I love building LEGO Star Wars creations, and in this video I'll present you 30 custom LEGO Star Wars builds which took me over 100 hours to make. First on the list is Force duel between time and space on Kijimi, which thanks to this unique concept allowed for a really fun and interesting creation. Second build, based on episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, recreates small part of the battle on Utapau, where I included characteristics elements of the architecture as well as landscape for the best accuracy of the actual planet. Recreating an aerial battle on Starkiller base from the Force Awakens was such a fun project to undertake. Additionally, it was great to document it in a series which took few months of on and off work to fully complete. It's definitely my most ambitious project to date, and pictures honestly doesn't do it justice. Next we have Crate, based on Star Wars Battlefront II, where I made this awesome looking resistance turret, and I created heated fight in one of the many trenches seen on the planet. Now, entering my most successful video yet, we have here 3 creations from Obi-Wan Kenobi Series. This one here is 3 hours recreation of Darth Vader's throne room from episode 3, which was such a powerful and terrifying episode. From the same episode we have here a 30 minutes recreation of the first encounter between Obi-Wan and his fallen apprentice, which didn't really end well for Kenobi. Also this little but fun 3-minute scene where 501st clone asks Obi-Wan Kenobi for spare credits. Next 3 creations are based on locations in Star Wars Battlefront II. This one here, 4 hours build, recreates Junkyard from the first point in Galactic Assault on Tatooine. This was a really fun project, especially making all kinds of junk and engine parts. Coming second is a 40 minutes diorama of Kamino. Integrating floor pattern into the black border made such a nice overall aesthetic of the build. Third one is a little creation of sniper position on Crate. We have here another 3 scenes from Obi-Wan Kenobi series. This 4 hours creation presents iconic Imperial Star Destroyer bridge with deck, windows and place for the crew, as well as conversation between Darth Vader and Grand Inquisitor. Next is recreation of Anakin's and Obi-Wan's training scene, which works so perfectly as a metaphor for the entire episode. Vader is still a learner and his want for the victory blinds him. Following that is Hello There, first meeting between Luke and Ben Kenobi. This one here is a bit different project. I came up with an idea for a scene of Republic forces being outnumbered by the attacking droids and trying their best to defend the outskirts of the village while awaiting the much needed reinforcements. Now we have 6 creations presenting various scenes from the Clone Wars TV show, which sparked my love for Star Wars universe and is my favorite animated show to date. This one here recreates lightsaber duel from one of the early episodes. But the Clone Wars started with a movie in 2008, and here is a part of awesome battle from its beginning, which I loved watching as a kid. I still do. Following that sequence is a really funny scene of Clone Trooper punching the droid. Here we have Rishimon Station from one of my favorite episodes of the show, which truly presented to us the humanity and uniqueness of each clone, as well as introduced to the story some of our favorite clone troopers. And I just love how accurately angles in walls and floor turned out. This one I made mostly because of this really cool clone troopers Lego made, as well as just fun scene from the first season. At last, Master Yoda against the droid army from the very first episode of the show. This little Clone Wars creation on the other hand was made with you on my first livestream. Fall of the Republic with Order 66, the end of the Jedi Order and rise of the Empire is always a truly dramatic sequence, and I thought it would be important to translate its part into the LEGO world. Once again we are back to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. This time I recreated rematch of the century from the final episode, so the duel between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader in this raw and powerful scenery. Now we have 3 creations from Andor series, which has become my favorite Star Wars TV series to date, and I can't wait for the second season. This creation presents first meeting between these 2 amazing characters, Cassian and Luten. A few moments later, citizens of Ferrix, mainly Cassian's friend, destroy the gunship of the corporation by attaching a junk to it. There is also this elite man who kicked out the stormtrooper through the window in the final episode. Next on the list is Capital of the Republic, but specifically its lower levels, where various dangerous entities are living in the shadows. Now we have 3 creations presenting First Order's domination across the galaxy. This one, 6 hours diorama, presents First Order's raid on the village in the Outer Rim, where resistance forces had located their small outpost. This project was an amazingly spent time because idea for such creation was on my mind for some time and it was thrilling to make it true. First Order, to maintain control on seized worlds, created various control points throughout the galaxy. They will not allow any resistance sympathizers to remain free. Third First Order creation presents their free time and a bit of fun. In this diorama I recreated duel between Kylo Ren and Rey from The Force Awakens, which currently might be my favorite lightsaber duel in Star Wars. The powerful music and the beauty of lightsabers in snowy forest during night is an amazing combination. Let me know in the comments which creation or creations were your personal favorite. 2022 was really excellent year for me, as well as my channel, which celebrated his 5th anniversary and achieved a lot in this year. For more Star Wars creations, check out this LEGO creation visible on the screen.